Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View into the weekend in association with Petzl. Friday's chart first of all though, and another windy day across the mountains. Strongest speeds across the Scottish Highlands will tend to increase as the day goes on, especially in more western regions. If anything, for England and Wales, the speeds will just tend to drop a little bit through the daytime and generally lower here, but still near to gale force over the mountains most of the daytime. A ridge of high pressure in the south keeps things mostly dry across England and Wales, barring an odd shower in the west. Western Scotland sees more in the way of showers, those with some snow and some hail across the mountains. The freezing level around 700 to 800 metres, that tending to rise as the day goes on, as milder air just starts to push in from the Atlantic, turning drizzly and damp heading into the evening and the night. The chart for Saturday shows a trailing weather front across northern and western parts of Scotland. High pressure lies towards the southeast. Still another windy day across most of the mountains. Severe gales across the higher tops in Scotland again through Saturday. The freezing level around 1100 to 1200 metres, so most precipitation that falls will be of rain with some sleet or snow on the very highest tops. Let's run the sequence through the weekend and see how things develop, and this is through Saturday morning, and we've got the most persistent rain across the northwest Highlands, and that will be the story for much of the time, with areas north and west of Fort William generally seeing the greater amounts of persistent rainfall, patchier further towards the south. Some drizzly and damp conditions and more persistent light rain at times across the Lake District, western side of the Pennines and even West Wales will see that dampness at times, with a lot of low cloud being drawn in off the Irish Sea. Drier conditions for a time around the southwestern Highlands during Saturday, but I think during the afternoon an increasing risk of rain and drizzle filling in more widely again from the southwest. Driest conditions overall will be further east across the Highlands. The Cairngorms, for example, may well get away more often dry during the day on Saturday. Some persistent rain into the later evening and the night across most of western Scotland, then some sleet and snow just on the very highest tops at this stage. Generally a mild south to southwesterly airflow into Sunday, and those winds look very strong once more. The potential for gales and severe gales across the higher mountains for a good part of the daytime, looking at this chart. So some challenging conditions from mid-levels upwards. It's probably best to be looking at a lower elevation walk through Sunday. For many, it's a substantially dry story, albeit with some spits and spots of drizzle in that wind at times through Sunday. Turning wetter though in western Scotland, soonest around Skye as the front moves in and some heavier rainfall sweeps in here. That becomes more extensive across western Scotland, turning to sleet and snow on the very highest tops. But in general, many mountains through Sunday will see air temperatures above freezing point, at least until late on into the evening. I'll have your winter planner updated during Friday with the outlook for the week ahead. We'll see how that develops. For today, that's your Fleeting View in association with Petzl.